Damn, Jimmy, how'd you get in there? Jimmy be looking like that Mythbusters crash test dummy lately. Let's have a look at this guy here. Look at him. He's had a hard life on this channel. This poor little guy. What was that dude's name on Mythbusters? Buster? Pube off your hand there, bud. Just put you over here. What we have here is a 1941 Ford. This model is called a Taildragger, and it is somewhat vintage. As you can see, it's in not bad a shape, except all the tampos are worn off. So today I wanted to do a bass boat sparkle kind of hot rod on this 41. What do you think of that? I was going to polish up this grill, make it look all nice, but my main purpose was to do just a crazy paint job. So since we have a red windshield, that is going to limit our paint choices. The red and blue wasn't a bad combination, but I think we could have had a better combination. Get this car soaking in some Sure Strip. Checking out this base, look how skinny this is. Got the rear end narrowed on this bad boy. I wasn't sure what kind of wheels I wanted to do. I want to put some pretty modern wheels on this bad boy, and my selection is getting pretty limited at the moment. I used to have a big selection of wheels, but I sold that stuff. So now I just got to use what I got, and what I got is this Edmonton Oilers Camaro. It'd be nicer if they didn't have those brake calipers behind them. It would have a better look, but I don't know. We'll see. If they don't work, they don't work. I could always find something else. But someone asked me the other day if I'm still traumatized from that time I put that axle through my finger when I was squeezing it like this. It was a Maisto, so it had the solid axles. And I believe I was working on a Max Grundy. And yeah, I am still traumatized. I can't squeeze them like that anymore because it scarred me for life. So now I try to be smart, and if I have to ever really push on an axle like this to try to get it in, I try to use some kind of piece of metal now because yeah, it popped and went boop right into my finger. And we'll try to clean the pubes off the axles. It's pretty modern. It might look good. We'll see. We'll see. Save your comments. Save them for later. For this car, I'm thinking I'm going to do yellow, right?
Purple.
And I have many types of sparkles we can use, but I'm going to try to use some new tactics to make those sparkles even more crazy. So basically what I can do is use like an aluminum or a silver sparkle, and then I can tint the sparkle using some of this Createx candy. So you can like tint the sparkle green or something and then put another color on top of that, and you should see some green coming through the other color. So that kind of crazy stuff is where I hope to end up eventually. It just takes years to know what you can and cannot do. I think this is probably done pretty slick. So this chrome trim, I want to pull that off. Just want a nice smoothie hood. Normally these cars will have a chrome trim that goes down the door and everything. So since that's removed, it's got no door handles. I'm going to remove that too and clean up these casting marks on the front end here. Got a pretty sharp edge on here, so we're just going to round that up a little bit. Well, I really got to get on the red Scotch-Brite train. This green is not working out. I need something a little bit more aggressive. I'm not really a fan of the steel wool. Does this gross anybody else out, all this? It's people's like skin, right? People's dead skin. From going like this, what's 600 feel like? I don't remember. Isn't that gross? It's not like they go and grab a piece of dowel and see how it sands. That's finger skin. Nasty. Cleaning up all these extra body lines isn't really necessary, but I mean, it's going to be better in the long run, I think. Take our time just to make everything nice and smooth. So that's what holds the front together, so it's kind of cool. Beep. Beep. Fits like a puzzle piece. I don't know, what do you think? I think we're going to be able to get away with it this time. I think it's going to look sweet. So we'll see. I'll do the base first, make sure everything fits before I get too crazy and paint this. So we'll do things in a little bit different order than usual today. So the easiest way to install these M2 style axles on a base like this is we're going to just make a little room down here, and I'm going to put in an axle tube. And for that I usually use a real small piece of this tubing. And I'll just put a little tube in there, and I'll just cut this axle to what it needs to be. You'll see. I got to remove a little bit more material and get this tube sitting as low as I possibly can. Alright, so here's our little piece for the front axle. I'm just going to plop that in right there, and that's where it's going to live. Boop. I'm just going to hold that right there for a second. So that's how much is going to penetrate our wheels.
Not a good enough reason to use the word penetrate.
So we'll just cut it right about here. I'm going to try to get a little bit smaller size of this tubing if I can. Stuff could be a little bit tighter, but it's just what I got for now. That's a real tail scraper. Jimmy, be careful. Be careful. Jimmy doesn't actually do much on the channel until I start going insane from working on diecast cars every day. That can happen. Alright, so now I'm going to copy exactly what I did in the front, but I'm going to do it in the back. I'm not going to put any glue on that wheel yet because I plan on polishing this base up really nice. Bro, that fits nice and clean. Hell yeah. Even rolls. I'm going to give it one more once over with a Scotch-Brite pad, and then I'm going to clean it up quick, and then I'll meet you in the paint booth. And I think we haven't done a purple car in a while. Last time I did an old Mercury, we did it in candy purple, and man, it was beautiful, but I didn't really have the lights to show it off, so I want to try that again. So I'm going to do a black paint job, mist over it with silver so it starts to look kind of chromy, and then I'm going to hit it with a candy purple and probably some sparkles, and then we'll come back and it should be just like outrageous. Okay, so I'll be back in a few. I thought I would check in and show you my sparkle coat. That's all my glitter. Nothing has been clear coated yet, so it's not really sparkling. But my plan now, you can see I got a little bit of a magenta color going on. My plan is to do a light layer of magenta over these aluminum sparkles. So right now they're silver. And what's going to happen is the sparkles are now going to light up magenta underneath the purple. So as long as I don't put on too much purple, we should have a really cool effect. Alright, I applied our candy purple over top of this thing. This is probably going to be ridiculous, but I'm going to give it one more coat of purple sparkles on top of the whole thing, and then I'm going to clear coat. I went a little bit rogue on this one, but it should pay off. I think this is going to be like crazy, but we'll see. I really don't know. Just you guys wait until you see the paint. It is outrageous. It's probably the nicest paint job I've ever done. I'm just going to put that out there and let you guys think about that for a second. It's truly incredible. Next, I wanted to give this a little bit of a polish on all the areas that are showing. Front bumper. I might as well do the whole thing. Now, honestly, it's not that bad. The white interior is going to look cool because we got a purple car. And I think the glass is going to look cool because we got a purple car. Alright. I need metal glow. Excuse me, camera. Metal glow. And there's that little bit I was using. This thing. And one of these. Need one of them. Alright, that didn't do a whole heck of a lot because this thing was pretty clean already. That's alright. Now, I'll polish it up. Get it looking as nice as we can. So, I think we're ready to do an assembly here, finally. Got all our pieces. This is going to be sweet. I'm excited. Okay, I'm going to get the body now. Ooh, make sure my hands are clean. This is... Oh, I'm freaking out, man. I'm freaking out, man. I don't even want to touch it. Very gently, I'm going to build this thing. I baked the paint on this, but it's so easy to scratch when it's brand new. Get ready for this one. Holy smokes. This thing is crazy. Let's get it up on the rotisserie. Holy, does that ever look good on camera. Thank God. It was such a struggle trying to show off the candy before. At the old setup, now it's a hell of a lot better. So what do you guys think about this one? Whew. Whew. It hurt. My heart crack just looking at it.
I feel my heart crack.
Crazy paint job for a little die-cast car. Whew. I'm glad it's over. I was stressing. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did. Let me know what you guys think in the comments about this paint job. I think it's my finest work. You guys be the judge. That's beautiful. We have many other videos coming up this week. A couple more car videos, plus some other odds and ends. So look forward to those. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. See you later. I don't even want to touch it. Look at it. We're just going to look at it some more.